Hey everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. How you doing, Shugs? Hope you are having a fabulous day, fabulous start to your weekend. I am going to have a busy weekend, and I'll tell you about that. But today we're going to do a WIP and chat, which stands for Work in Progress and Chat. I am working on Koi Mermaid from the artist Karen Yumi Lusted, and this was purchased from Lazy River Diamond Paintings. I will have the link down below where you can pre-order this item, this canvas. This is a square drill canvas, and it is a 50 by 70 centimeter. Lots of ABs have been added to this kit as a suggestion for you to replace certain drills if you would like. And I am doing that, but in my own way. So yeah, and I'll reveal all of that when in the post review. But this was gifted to me from a very good friend, Veronica. So thank you so much, Veronica. I've really enjoyed working on this canvas. It has personal meaning to me. My grandmother and I used to sit and play with koi fish in her backyard. She had a big fountain and had koi fish in her fountain. So yeah, so this is memorable for me. Makes me think of my grandmother. So thank you so much, Miss Veronica. Okay, so today I'm using a where is that tray from? Why do I always forget this? I think it's from Firefly. I think it's Firefly. I had a card in here. Hold on. Oh, of course I don't have it. Pretty sure it's Firefly. Yeah, Firefly Diamond Art. That's the tray that I'm using. Really like this tray. I've been using it a lot. It's larger. I have a smaller one as well. And it has a trash drill holder, and the pour spout slides out. It has a slide feature so you can open the pour spout. Really like it. So yeah, that's from Firefly Diamond Art. I'll have the link for the tray down below as well. Everything that I'm using will be down in the tray. My cover binder is from Lazy River Diamond Paintings. It's a little starfish, very cute. My pen I'm using today, the blank came from Lazy River Wood Turning. Matt sent a blank to Sean and I to turn a pen. So the blank is from Lazy River, and Sean turned this pen. Isn't that gorgeous? Matt made the blank himself. So I really like this pen. Been using it a lot. Okay, now the wax I'm using today, I am using a tester of Beeswax. I just put it in this little puck. It's got a little smiley face, sun on it, you know. And I've been scraping off the back of it. So, and I'm going to show you how I do this. I am going to be bringing Beeswax back. I found a bee farm located in the United States. It is pure beeswax that is not cut with other chemicals and other waxes from China, which most beeswax is. So yeah, I'm very excited. So that's going to happen sometime in May. I'm in the process of researching creating my own website. I've got to get a UPS box as an address, all kinds of stuff going on with that. But I will have Beeswax on the site. I'll have some of Sean's handmade diamond painting pens on the site, some D-stash diamond painting items. So looking forward to all of that. I'll keep you posted on that. So, all right. So what I've got here. All right. So this is your wax. Now, normally, hold on, let me show you. Normally, when I make Beeswax, I put the Beeswax in tins like this, and the scent is handwritten on the bottom. So normally, you're going to get Beeswax in a tin like this, and the tin, it's got your wax in there, and you would just scrape off the tin. Yeah, so that's normally what it looks like. It's either going to be in like a rose gold tin, a silver tin, or a colored tin. The color of the tin will vary depending on what I can get. Okay, but for this purpose, I'm just testing it. So what I do is I just scrape. It's hard to do this on camera, but I'm just scraping off the bottom until you got like, you're going to get like trails of wax, which is fine. All right. Then what you do is you just push the wax in to the tip and just keep folding it over with your fingers. It is sticky, so, but not too sticky. All right, so once you've got it folded over and pushed into the tip, you always want to start with a clean tip. I forgot to mention that. Always start with a clean tip. And you can clean the tip out with a sharp pair of tweezers very carefully. All right, so now you've got it folded over, pushed down into the tip. What I use is a hard coaster and a piece of double coated parchment paper. And you just want to press, I know you can't see this very well. You just want to press and twist your pen. And you're going to have some excess wax, and all you do is just pull that wax off the sides like that. And then you've got, it's just no wax on the sides. It's all in the tip. So, okay. So yeah, that's how I am using this tester WIP. Smells so good. It's banana pudding. Okay. Wanted to show that to you real quick. Okay. I also have WIP in the, you can use it in the back part, in the multi-placer. And when it runs out of stick, all you have to do is take sharp tweezers. Same with this single placer. Just take sharp tweezers and poke. Just like that. And that'll get the stick back until it actually runs out, which it'll take a while. On a single use on this tip, I've done 3 of these sections without having to change it. So yeah, I'm trying to cover up that glare up there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Everybody hydrate. Okay, so what is everybody working on? Let me know in the comments down below. Now I single place with squares just because it's easier for me. I know it takes longer, but it's what works for me. Yeah, so what's everybody working on craft-wise? Let me know. I am working on this one, and then my goal this year is to work on diamond paintings from companies that I have not worked on before. So I think my next diamond painting I'm going to start, which will be another WIP, but that's okay, is probably going to be Winston's Prize from Munimade. I haven't worked on a Munimade diamond painting yet, and I have that one in my stash, so gonna probably work on that one next. It's already kitted up because it's already in baggies, so I don't have to worry about kitting it up. So that will probably be the next diamond painting that I work on. Yeah. So what's been going on with me? Not much. I've been relaxing, diamond painting, watching medical shows. I watched, what did I watch? Gosh, I've watched so many. Right now I'm watching The Resident, which is really good. I didn't care for it at first. It took a little while to get into it, but I really like it. It's good show. Definitely recommend. You can watch it. The first 4 seasons you can watch on Netflix. And I think the new seasons are on Peacock. Anyway, so I've been doing that. Just kind of chilling, doing some research for this website. Y'all, it's costly to start a website and get a PO box and all that stuff, but part of the process, So I'm actually excited about it. I think what I'm going to do this time though with WeWax is it'll be on a pre-order basis. So basically it'll be made to order. So that way I'm not making a ton of WeWax and having it sit. So it'll be a pre-order basis, which means it'll take a little bit longer for it to get to you, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, I ordered some new scents this week, so I should get those next week. Excited about that. I ordered 5 new scents, one of which was not new. One was Pool Day, because that was a big favorite of everybody. So, or Pool Party, whatever it was. Yeah, it smells really good. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, my weekend. So when you see this, it's going to be Friday. I am going out with my stepmother for lunch today on Friday. We're going to go get, go get our grub on and chill out. I haven't seen her for a couple of weeks. You're going to hear Skylar in the background. She's playing with her toys, and she makes horrible sounds and walks around with them in her mouth. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go to lunch, and then I'm gonna go by the UPS store and see if they have any PO boxes available at the one near me. Hopefully they do. If they don't, I'll have to try a different one that's a little bit further, but no big deal. Yeah, I just want to get a PO box, and I had one and I got rid of it like a dum-dum. But that was with the United States Postal Service, and it was just a nightmare. They wouldn't notify me when I had packages, and it just, yeah, if you wanted the package, you had to, of course, go there when they're open and all that good stuff, which is going to be the same with UPS, but, is what it is. Skylar! So yeah, I'm going to go by there after lunch today, see what they have available. And I also need to get a new pair of tennis shoes. Please let me know any recommendations for tennis shoes. I haven't bought tennis shoes in many years, and my mom and I want to start walking again, and I really need a comfortable pair of tennis shoes. I've heard New Balance is a good one to look at. I know they're a little on the pricey side, but I'd rather get a good quality tennis shoe than a crappy tennis shoe. Right now I have Skechers, and they're okay, but for walking, longer distances, not great. Not great. My feet hurt when I get back, so need to find a better tennis shoe. So let me know if you have any recommendations. Let's see. So yeah, so that's today on Friday. That's what I'm doing. And then Saturday, I'm going to go to lunch with my mom and my middle nephew. He is turning, hold on, let me think. I think he's turning 17, right? He's either turning 17 or 18. I can't remember. I think it's 17. Yeah, so we're going to take him out for his birthday to lunch. He wants to go to a Thai place, which is fabulous. Fabulous. I love Thai food. So we're going to go there. And then I think my mom and I are going to go, like I said, we're probably going to go look for some tennis shoes and just walk around the mall we have here. And hopefully the weather will hold out. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be raining all day today, which kind of sucks, but we need the rain. So yeah, so I've got a busy weekend going out and doing things, which is nice because most of the time I'm at home by myself and don't go anywhere, which I don't mind. I'm a homebody for the most part, and that just comes with my anxiety, and I have some agoraphobia as well. So I just don't like to be in large, you know, large spaces with a bunch of people. If I am, if I have to be in those spaces with a bunch of people, then I usually um, always have to be near an exit or a window, door, that kind of thing. So just part of my anxiety, but doing really well with my therapy. I'm down to monthly sessions now with my therapist, with my behavioral therapist, and then my psychiatrist who issues me my medication. I talk to her once every 3 months, just to make sure I'm doing okay on the meds and if we need to change medication. For a while there, I was going without being able to sleep. I was stressed out for some reason. Don't really know why, but I couldn't sleep. So they gave me some medication to help me sleep. Non-habit forming, because I used to have an issue with sleeping pills. So this medication was non-habit forming, and it helped me be able to sleep. So yeah, everything is going good on the therapy front. Highly recommend therapy if you can do it. If you're suffering from anxiety, depression, any type of mental struggles, therapy has definitely helped me quite a bit, and it's been a lifesaver for sure. So highly recommend. What else is going on? Not much. Just been chilling. Our neighbors next door, the ones that play the loud music and stuff, they're actually selling the house. They've been there for just at a year, and they sold the house. It went up on a Thursday and sold on a Friday. So it sold in one day. So I'm interested to see who our new neighbors are going to be. Hopefully they're nice and, a nice family that we can hang out with. I miss our previous neighbors, the ones that had been there for a really long time. They were really nice. And we would, talk to them, have drinks with them, that kind of thing. They were really sweet, but they moved out of state to be closer to their kids and grandkids. So yeah, miss them. You know how it goes when you have really, really good neighbors. It's such a blessing to have people, living near you that you can rely on and trust, and, go borrow a cup of sugar from. Yeah, it's really nice. So hopefully we'll get some nice people next to us. Yes. Okay. So, I pulled up an article about beeswax, and basically this article is 15 surprising uses for beeswax. Some of them I knew about, the other ones I didn't know about. So I was going to talk to you all about that. Sorry if you hear my neighbor, they're doing yard work. You probably hear the blower over there. Okay. So we're going to talk about beeswax uses. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about how beeswax comes to be, like how you get beeswax. When beekeepers harvest honey, a byproduct from the extraction process is leftover beeswax. This is then melted into blocks that you can purchase online or at local farmers market if you choose. And we think you should. Here's why. Beeswax is a natural substance that can be used in your home beauty routine and even in your cooking. It has a long shelf life. It's been found undisturbed in the tombs of ancient pharaohs. I did not know that. burns well and has protective qualities. But what should you do with this all natural and long lasting product? Here are 15 uses for beeswax. Okay. I'm going to put this right here and I'm going to try. It's hard for me to diamond paint and read at the same time, but I'm going to try. Let's see if I can just stick my phone right here. Okay. What is this guy doing? He definitely has the blower, so I apologize for that noise. This always happens when I start a video. Okay. The number one use for beeswax is to make candles. Sure, you could spend $10 on a ready-to-go votive, or you could spend $10 to make your own. We're not going to lie, picking up a candle at the store is definitely easier than DIY. But the nice thing about getting in touch with your inner Martha Stewart is you can control exactly what goes into your candle, including the scent. Yeah, so you can make your own candles with beeswax. I have made votives, like little, not votives, I'm sorry, wax tarts with beeswax. The only thing I don't like about using beeswax for tarts, this noise, sorry, my OCD is kicking in. This noise is driving me insane. The only reason I don't like using beeswax for tarts is because beeswax has a higher melting temperature than, say, a soy wax or a paraffin wax. So it takes a lot longer for it to melt. And if it's just on a normal burner, it's going to take a lot longer for it to melt. Therefore, you're not going to get the scent as quickly as with a different type of wax. But other than that, beeswax is great and can be used for like pillar candles and jar candles, that kind of thing. So pure beeswax is actually a purifying type of wax. It actually purifies the air and gets rid of toxins in the air. And yeah, it's got so many awesome properties. Honeybees are just, they're amazing. The science behind bees and what they make is just incredible. So anyway, all right. So number one, you can make candles. Number two, you can lubricate wood. You were thrilled when you inherited your great aunt's mahogany dresser until you realized how much it creaks every time you so much as touch one of the drawers. You can rub beeswax on the squeaky drawers, the doors, and windows and be amazed at results. So you could take a block of beeswax and just rub it on, like the hinges of things. I didn't know that. Makes sense, but I didn't know that. You can make, number three, you can make your own beeswax wrap. Plastic is terrible for the planet. We all know this, but when it comes to keeping your food fresh, there is a more sustainable alternative to usual plastic wrap. Enter beeswax wrap, a washable, reusable, and it's a product that's made with cotton, beeswax, and a few other natural ingredients like jojoba oil and tree resin. And there's a link here to learn how to make your own reusable food wrap. And I'll put the link for this article down below so you guys can check it out if you want. So yeah, you can make your own. Basically, it's like a wrap that you can put over, leftover food that you keep in your fridge. Instead of using plastic wrap, you can use a homemade beeswax wrap. Number four, you can whip up a batch of cannelés. These French pastries are crunchy on the outside, custardy on the inside, and delicious all around. Traditionally, the special molds are coated in beeswax and butter and then frozen before the batter is added and baked, which helps give the treats their special shape and crisp exterior. Beeswax is totally edible, so this is perfectly safe. Could you skip all the work and just use non-stick cooking spray? Sure, but where's the fun in that? Okay. Yeah, I know pure beeswax is definitely edible. You just have to be careful and make sure that it is pure beeswax because, like I said, some beeswax is not pure. Number 5, polish furniture. Are your dining room chairs looking a little worse for wear? Spruce them up with a lick of all natural homemade furniture polish. All you need are 2 ingredients and some elbow grease. You add 1 part beeswax to 3 parts olive oil or coconut oil and gently heat over a double boiler until melted. Allow to cool and harden, and then gently rub onto wooden furniture using a clean cloth. Follow up with another cloth to buff the furniture until all the residue is gone, and that's it. That seems like a lot of work. I'm lazy, so I just use one of those little dusters and some Pledge. So, yeah, that's a lot of work for me personally. I'm lazy. Number 6, you can make crayons. I did know this. Get your kids to help out with this family-friendly project. You can mix equal parts beeswax and soap shavings and melt in a double boiler. Once melted, pour into molds, like crayon molds, and add a few drops of food coloring to each one and make different shades, stirring until mixed. Allow the crayons to harden. This will take a couple of hours, and then they're ready to use. I haven't tried that. I wanted to try that, but A, I don't have any kids. B, I don't think I would use crayons for anything. But it would be a nice like homemade gift to give to, people with kids. That would be fun. Number 7, make your own lip balm. I have done this. Beeswax is frequently used in cosmetics thanks to its ability to lock in moisture. This makes it ideal for keeping your chapped lips nice and moisturized. And although it may sound intimidating, trust us on this one. If you can make your own face mask, then you can make your own lip balm. There are plenty of DIY recipes to choose from, and they have a link to a lip balm. I actually made lip balm here at my house. I wouldn't sell it just because anything to me that you put on your body makes me nervous to put out into the public because I don't know how people's bodies react, and everybody could have a different reaction. So I just make lip balm here for, me and Adam and my family. It's really easy to do. Yeah. And there's like a kit you can get on Amazon, like a lip balm kit that has the containers and all of that stuff. It's actually really easy and it's fun. Okay, number 8, you can make body butter. Skip the chemicals and keep your skin nice and supple with homemade beeswax body butter. And they give a recipe for that. Okay, number 9, waterproof your shoes. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Got a pair of canvas shoes that you want to wear this season and next? No problem. First, clean the shoes to remove any dirt. Next, rub some beeswax directly on the shoes with a cloth and then use a blow dryer to melt it. Rub away any excess wax with a towel and admire your handiwork. Ah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if you can put that on like boots that you use like in the snow. I wonder if that would work. I'm sure it would. Number 10, make bronze items sparkle. Bronze? Really? Help prevent your candle holders from getting tarnished by creating a solution of 1/3 of a pound of beeswax melted in 1 quart of turpentine. Use a clean towel to buff and add a thin coat to your item. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Number 11, condition a wood chopping board. I have heard of this, and I actually want to try this. You use it on a daily basis, so make sure your chopping board stays fresh by melting a 1/2 teaspoon of beeswax with a cup of mineral oil and applying to the board with a clean cloth. This mixture will also moisturize and protect other wooden surfaces like spatulas, spoons, and salad bowls. That's a good idea. I'm sure that'll protect it too, like when you wash it, because I know with wooden things you're not supposed to use soap, or if you do, you need to, use it and then rinse it off immediately, or else it'll get absorbed into the wood. So that's a good idea. Number 12, prevent tools from rusting. Coat your tools like your garden fork and shovel with beeswax to protect them from rusting and from the elements. Simply take a bar of wax and rub it on the metal parts. Make sure to use a clean cloth after to buff off any excess. See, look, there's so many different things you can learn about what you can use beeswax for. It's just crazy. Rub on baking pans. Number 13. Keep your baking pans and sheets looking good as new by buffing beeswax onto them before using. Simply use a clean cloth to rub beeswax onto the surface and cook with the pans as normal. Over time, your pan will develop a permanent layer of wax, meaning you don't have to oil or grease it every time. Speaking of greasing a pan, I found something really cool, which probably has been out for a while, but I'm living under a rock. But there is no stick Reynolds wrap, like aluminum foil. I found that in the store, and I have just been obsessed with it. Because that way I don't have to use, butter or cooking spray to basically grease down my pan before I use it. So yeah, nonstick aluminum foil. Love it. Okay, that was a side note. Sorry. Number 14, unstick zippers. When temperatures drop, it's time to get your winter coat out of the closet. Except that after months of not being used, the zipper is being particularly stubborn. Here's a quick fix. Just rub a small piece of beeswax along the teeth of the zipper. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, but then how do you get the beeswax out of the teeth of the zipper when you're done? I could see that being a nightmare to try and get that out of the zipper. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Number 15, you can tame flyaway hair. Frizzy hair getting you down. Just rub a little bit of beeswax in between your fingertips and smooth over strands for a sleek style that won't turn greasy. You can even use this miracle ingredient to make your own pomade that will keep your hairdo in place without looking stiff. And they give a tutorial on how to make beeswax pomade for your hair using jojoba oil and essential oils. Okay. All right, so those are 15 uses of beeswax. I thought that was pretty cool. Wanted to share that with you all since I'm getting back into the beeswax. Yes, so excited. And like I said, I mean, I've been using this, I've been testing out the beeswax for over a week, and it's doing great. Haven't really had any issues. I'm not having residue on the drills, so that's good. That is good. So yeah, personally, I know this sounds really strange, but personally, I prefer using putty over wax just because I feel like putty lasts longer, which it does. I'll be 100% honest with you on that. Putty lasts longer than wax, but putty, you have to be really careful with putty on AB drills, Aurora Borealis drills, because the putty can actually pull the coating off the drill, and it can also pull the putty out of your pen because it sticks to the AB quite a bit. So I like wax more so for the reason you can use it on AB drills and regular drills. Now, don't get me wrong, you can use putty on AB drills. You just want to make sure it's quote unquote dirty putty, that you've used it for a while. And you just don't want to press really hard with the putty on an AB drill. Yeah, but wax can be used either or. I've been using it on AB drills quite a bit and Haven't had a problem. So yeah, I am enjoying it. I just have to come up with, what scents. So I'll probably put a poll out to my channel members asking them which scent they would like to see first, out of the ones that I ordered. And of course, I still have scents left over, and I checked, and the scents are fine, so they should work okay. So I can still use those. I have lots of fall scents and winter scents, but I didn't have very many like summer fruity scents, so that's what I ordered, was some more of that. Yes, super excited. So I just got to get my lazy button gear and get going with it. So, but I've gone through all of my materials, and I seem to have everything I need for at least a couple of drops. I have enough tins and padded envelopes and, stickers and all that stuff. I have enough of that left over for a couple drops. So that is good. Good. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that is my whip and chat for today. I just wanted to say hi, see how you guys were doing, show you my progress on this diamond painting. Let's see. I will zoom out so you can see how much I've done. So I've gotten pretty much, this whole section is done. And what I'm doing, I will talk about the ABs. Yeah, so it's suggested using these, the 819, which is what I'm working on here, which you've been seeing me work on. It's suggested using an AB version of that through the mermaid, through, her body and her tail. So what I decided to do, I kept her body the normal 819, and then down here, the whole tail is going to be AB 819. There are all kinds of other ABs in here, 760 in her face, through her hair. There are all kinds of, different ABs as well. It's going to be really pretty when it's finished. So I'm super, super excited. So hopefully I will get this one finished. I'm thinking probably in about a week or two, I should get this one finished. That's the goal. Sorry, glare. Yeah. So I've really enjoyed working on this, though. Highly recommend. Again, I'll have the link down below for this canvas from Lazy River Diamond Painting. So yeah. All right. Well, I am going to go and hopefully finish this section right here, get some laundry done. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Do something fun for you. Get outside, take a walk if you can, or just sit outside and enjoy the sun on your face. Sunshine is a great mood lifter for sure. So let's leave a fish emoji for all my beautiful lurkers, since I'm working on mermaid with koi fish. Fish emoji for my lurkers. Pretty please. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you again very soon.